Welcome to M2O Exposed, where you get an inside look at the life of an organizer. My name is Mackenzie Scott, and I'm a certified professional organizer at Mission to Organize. For almost 2 years, my boyfriend and I lived in an apartment that was smaller than 500 square feet. I had to get pretty creative when it came to making space for us and all of our belongings and collections. In this M2O TV video, you'll learn some creative tips on how to maximize every nook and cranny of your small space to make it a happy home. In my one-bedroom apartment, we had beautiful windows like these with a small ledge that stuck out at the bottom. There was no space for a couch to sit in front of the window because it would block the only walkway through the apartment. To maximize space, we crafted this large window seat out of plywood, mattress topper, and a comforter. Not only did it provide an awesome storage solution underneath for all of our media, it gave us a place to sit and relax. Because we used the entire length of the window, it was even big enough to use as a bed for guests like my little sister to crash overnight. When we moved to this larger apartment, we picked up our versatile bench and placed it right here. As you can see, we grabbed some baskets from IKEA and stored my boyfriend's large DVD and VHS tape collection underneath for concealed access. What spaces in your home can you get creative with? Think outside the box and create solutions that work for you and your family. In a small space, every piece of furniture has to pull its weight. You may be tempted to buy side tables with no storage underneath or awkwardly shaped circular baskets and bins. Try to avoid pieces like this as much as possible. Buy and use furniture with drawers or shelving in rectangular or square storage containers. These kind of choices will help you make the most of your space. For example, check out this nightstand I put in my living room. It holds the electronics and office supplies that we use frequently in this space. I even try and choose decor pieces that serve as an organizational tool. The suitcases that support my bench all have a purpose. One of them is used to file important documents, another for memories, and I keep a few seasonal articles of clothing in a large one. Beautiful and purposeful. To manage living in a small space, you have to be willing to make some tough decisions. When you have more items than can fit in a drawer or on a shelf, it makes it more difficult to put things away. Find out what you need and keep things from feeling cluttered. Give yourself a specific amount of space for a particular category of items and don't exceed it. For example, this is my t-shirt drawer. I use a fold that works for this specific drawer to fit all of my t-shirts. If I want to add another t-shirt, one has to go. Regularly consider what things you've decided to keep. What do you use, love, or need? The more you can clear out, the more functional your small space will be. So often, in small spaces, the little space you do have is awkwardly shaped. I used to have a deep corner cabinet in my apartment that needed a very specific solution. I got the deepest baskets I could to eat up every inch of available space. Now I have a kitchen with deep cabinets underneath. Thankfully, I can use these same containers in my current kitchen to store things like my baking supplies. This means I don't have to place containers in front of one another and I can see everything. The same principle works great virtually anywhere else in your home. When in doubt, look up. Is there potential storage space there? Use stackable baskets and drawers, back of the door organizers, shelf risers, and hooks to make the most of your unused vertical space. You'll be surprised by how much you can fit there. Don't feel limited in your small space. Have space under the bed? Try shallow underbed storage bins for things like linens or off-season clothing. Once everything is neatly tucked away, don't forget to label. Craft the solutions you need. Choose multifunctional pieces and be selective on what you keep and use all of the available space you have. There are so many more organizing tips and tricks we want to share with you. Make sure to subscribe here to M2O TV and follow us on social media so you don't miss a moment of inspiration. Just search Mission to Organize for the latest blog posts and videos. See you next time. Bye!